Let's take a moment to behold the beauty of these flowers. And we have some here and some back in the middle and some in the back. Each is a miracle, as defined by Frederick Buechner, who says a miracle is just something that's larger than the sum of its parts. And that is truly true for these flowers. I want you to take a moment and look around at the people who are near you if you're here on campus. If you're at home, please recall the beauty of gathered community as you've experienced it.
And just look at all of the flowers together, how they magnify one another's beauty. This today is a celebration of free association. We place our flowers into the vases on these three tables to honor that we, by our own free will, join together with others.
We celebrate in these gathered bouquets the collective beauty of community, and this year, our ability to actually gather together, which we couldn't last year, our ability to freely associate, and perhaps as we gather this year, we do not take that for granted. We are this year closer to understanding what Norbert and Maya Čapek wanted their people to know as precious.
When we begin our ceremony in a few minutes, we will ask you to be as aware of the people around you today as you are aware of the flowers. We and the flowers are blessings. As such, we do not need to crowd one another or even stand in line. Let us instead remain seated and rise up and journey towards the table nearest you as your spirit moves you, and between the moving of other spirits.
Let us think of our flow towards these flowers as a dance. Let us dance. Let us spend more time studying the faces that move past us than the faces of flowers. This is a year for allowing the metaphor to be stripped away and to say in raw and direct words that we are celebrating that each of us in our individuality is part of this give and take, this step and turn of community. And if you're watching at home, let your eyes find a face and a flower and then another face.
And as you select a flower that you did not bring, or rather you allow it to select you, let us relish these gifts, the gifts of others. We do not need to choose the perfect flower because each one in its own perfect imperfection brings a unique gift, just as we do, if only we open our hearts to it. This year, we know that the faces of the people you see passing here are as precious as the beautiful flowers. Drink in their beauty as you sit and wait for your turn.
That's nervous laughter, I would say. You can do it. I know you can. Whenever Dr. Čapek would conduct the flower communion in Prague, a ceremony that he created for his people in the time of the rise of fascism, he would say this prayer as he consecrated the flowers. Infinite Spirit of life, we ask thy blessing on these, thy messengers of fellowship and love. May they remind us amid diversities of knowledge and of gifts to be one in desire and affection and devoted to thy holy will. May they also remind us of the value of comradeship, of doing and sharing alike. May we cherish friendship as one of thy most precious gifts. May we not let awareness of another's talents discourage us or sully our relationship, but may we realize that whatever we can do, great or small, the efforts of all of us are needed to do thy work in this world.
And now let our flower communion begin. As the music moves you, meditate on the gratitude that through technology and good fortune this year, we are connected. Between the hardships behind us and those ahead of us, may this time be a meditation on gratitude. As you each in turn approach the communion vase, I invite you to do so quietly and reverently. May each of us understand how important it is to engage our world and one another with gentleness, justice, and love. I invite you to select a flower, and as you take it, while noting its particular shape and beauty, remember it is a gift that someone else has brought to you. Let us share in awe this ritual of love and unity.
Sweet changing